Have you ever seen a picture online and thought, is that even real? With AI image generators getting scarily good, it's getting harder and harder to tell. But don't worry, I've got you covered. Today, we're diving into 7 key ways to spot those tricky AI fakes. Stick around, because these tips will turn you into a digital detective. First up, and it might sound obvious, but check for watermarks. Some AI tools, like Google's Gemini, use systems like Synthid to add subtle or even invisible markers to the images they create. You might not see it at first glance, but you can use other tools to scan for these hidden watermarks. Now, just because you don't find one doesn't mean the image is real. It could have been made by a different AI. It's a good first step, but it's not foolproof. Second, look for recognizable sources. If an image claims to be from a movie or a major news event, a quick reverse image search can be your best friend. A real image will usually pop up in reviews, articles, or official websites. But if your search only brings up articles warning about that specific image being fake, well, you have your answer. The source and context are everything. Our third tip is to look at the text. This is a classic giveaway. AI generators are notoriously bad at creating clear, readable text. They often produce words that are blurry, warped, or just complete gibberish. If you see an image with a lot of crisp, perfect text, like a page from a book, it's almost certainly real. While some newer AIs are getting better at short phrases, they still struggle with large blocks of text. Number 4 is all about trusting your gut. Does something just feel off? AI images can sometimes look too perfect, almost unnaturally smooth or overly sharp. The background might be strangely blurry or lack logical detail. It takes a bit of practice to develop an eye for this, but once you start looking, you'll notice these subtle inconsistencies more and more. It's like a visual uncanny valley. Fifth, consider the context of where you found the image, who posted it, on what platform. For example, if you see an image on Reddit, take a look at the user's post history. If they're constantly posting in AI art communities, there's a good chance the image you're looking at is also AI generated, even if it wasn't posted in one of those groups. The user's habits can be a huge clue. Next, number 6, check the resolution and file type. Most AI-generated images you'll find online are compressed and have a relatively low resolution. If you come across a high-resolution RAW file, it's very unlikely to be from an AI. On the other hand, a suspicious-looking JPEG at 7 to OP or lower resolution, that's much more likely to be AI-generated. Think of it as a digital fingerprint. And finally, our 7th tip is to use AI detection tools. There are several websites out there that claim they can analyze an image and tell you how likely it is to be AI-made. The results can be a mixed bag, and they're not always 100% accurate, so don't treat them as absolute proof. But they can be a useful guide, especially when combined with the other methods we've talked about. So, what's the big takeaway here? There's no single magic bullet to identify every AI image. But if an image triggers a few red flags, it looks a bit weird, it fails a detection tool, the text is wonky, it's probably a fake. The best advice is to always be a little skeptical of what you see online and cross-check with trusted sources before you believe it or share it. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and let me know in the comments if you've spotted any crazy AI images out in the wild. See you in the next video.